Let's
Let's
start!
start!
Let's go! Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you do a short introduction of yourself?
Hi, I'm one of the first group of the female pilot in Korea and work as a captain for Korean Air. Previously, I flew as a captain on the Airbus 380, but I'm transitioning to flying the Airbus 350 as Korean Air is preparing to start operating this aircraft.
Oh, that's really cool. So when did you start?
I've been flying for Korean Air since 1996.
1996. Wow, that's a long time. So how many years?
Yeah, I was working as a co-pilot for 12 years.
12 years?
And since 2008, I have been flying as a captain.
So when we see a movie and like a sky movie, that crazy stuff, you know, what happens at crisis? What do you train for crisis?
Yeah, as a pilot, when we are faced on emergency situation, we follow emergency procedure as we always train to do. The most important thing is to not hurry and stay calm. If you encounter emergency situation, take a deep breath and count 5. That will be help you calm down and find a better solution.
Oh, what a simple solution.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, what do you have to do to become a pilot? I mean, you're not just gonna go, hey, can I go be a pilot and like just go out and work?
Yeah, there are several ways. To become a pilot, you can attend the aviation university, the Air Force as a pilot, train at a flying academy in Korea or abroad after graduating from university. To become a pilot for Korean Air, you need at least 1,000 hours flying time.
Wow.
Whereas low-cost airline is different. Low-cost airlines requires 250 to 300 hours of flight time.
Okay, so do you have to take any tests? Like, are you just going to school and going, or do you need any tests?
Yeah, we have many tests, English and aviation skill, but most important step is passing the aviation medical exam, which is very strict and similar to medical requirement for joining the Air Force Academy. Okay,
that's really cool. When is the busiest time for you, like on the plane?
We are very busy from the moment we enter the cockpit until takeoff. Yeah, until entering the cockpit, we check all the instruments to ensure proper operation and inspect outside of the aircraft as well. And after complete these checks, we're preparing for the flight to our destination. And also we coordinate with the cabin crew, ground controller, and ground handling and other teams. However, the most stressful time is during takeoff and landing, which we call the critical 11. The critical 11 refers to the first 3 minutes for the takeoff and the final 8 minutes before landing. During this time, we must concentrate fully to ensure safe flight.
Okay. I have nothing except to say then cool because I have no statement completed. How do you have to eat? It's 12-hour flight. How do you eat it on the plane, in the cockpit or anything?
While we are flying, we eat a crew meals during cruise phase. During this time, we are relieved from the busiest time, so we take turns eating one by one. So when one pilot eats meal, the other pilot operates the aircraft. So, however, even while eating, we continue to monitor the aircraft, ensure everything is operating well.
You can't even eat freely. Okay. Do you like in a long term, like more than 12 hours, like going to USA? How many like pilots do you have?
Yeah, long-haul flight, such as those from Incheon to the USA, we operate with 3 or 4 pilots, depending on the flight time. If the flight time is 8 to 12 hours, 2 captains and 1 co-pilot are assigned. For flight lasting 12 to 16 hours, 2 captains and 2 co-pilots are assigned. So for 3 crew operation, the flight time is divided into 3 parts, allowing each pilot to have 1/3 of the flight time as rest in the crew rest area.
Oh, okay. So you can rest.
Yeah. And for crew operations, the flight time is divided 2 parts. So with each teams working half of the time. So, but there is also rule for takeoff and landing. In 3 pilots operations, the pilot in command and the co-pilot have to do a takeoff landing. In 4 pilot operations, the PIC team consists of a captain and co-pilot is responsible for takeoff and landing.
Oh, takeoff and landing. That's the 11th, what was it? 11th of the most busiest time. That's really cool. So this is a personal question. This wasn't on the question list, but did you have a crisis like hijacking or like falling?
Never. But we are practicing every time, every years. So we are all trained.
Oh, okay. I mean, you guys are really, really cool. Korean Air is like mostly really, really cool, and it's safe.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing that we want as a rider.
Yeah, all the Korean Air pilots are trained well, so when you are traveler, you will be very satisfied.
Satisfied. Wow, great advertisement. Yeah, totally. Thank you for doing this, and yeah.